Hi, this is my name is Iskandar. So this is a career review of Mika Haikkinen. Yep, he used to be racing in F1. I think he still has an ambassador role with McLaren. Yes, his active years is from 1991 to 2001. First team he drove for Lotus, then McLaren. He had 165 entries and 166 starts, winning 2 championships in consecutive years, 1998 and 1999. He has 20 wins, he has 51 podiums, 420 career points, 26 pole positions, better than Raikkonen. But in terms of podium finishes, Raikkonen has more podium finishes than him, and Raikkonen also has more fastest lap than him. He has 25. His first race was the United States Grand Prix in 1991. His last first win was 6 years later in the European Grand Prix in 97. His last win was in the United States Grand Prix. I think that particular Grand Prix was held in Indianapolis in 2001, right? Yeah, it was. And his last entry was in the Japanese Grand Prix 2001. Okay, his first race I think was held in the United States, as I told you, but it's not in Indianapolis, it's somewhere else, so I can't recall the track. So yeah, because I wasn't born yet. So yeah, so as you guys know, he's a Finnish driver, and as my previous videos I told you, every F1 driver will start its career at a very young age, and the first step in entering F1 is usually go-kart. So yep, as you guys know, yep, he began his racing career in go-karts at the age of 5. He won the regional and national karting championships in Finland. He progressed to racing cars when he entered Formula 4 and Formula 3, that is in UK and Europe, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, Italy and UK. Formula 4 is in UK, Formula 3 is in Formula 4 is in UK, Formula 3 is in Italy, or is it the other way around? I'm not sure. Yep, he entered F1 in 1991 with Lotus. Okay, he remained with the team until 92. He then moved to McLaren as a test driver before he was promoted to race the following year when Michael Andretti, he was a former world champion, Michael Andretti, and he's American. So yeah, departed at the end of the 1992 season, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, because he was Alan Prost's teammate for the 93 season. So yeah. Okay. He secured his first the first constructors championship in his first season with McLaren, his 5th season with McLaren. Okay, Raikkonen represented the World Championship success. Repeated his success a year later. In 1999, he finished runners-up in 2000 behind Schumacher. Okay, and secured more victories in 2001 before announcing a sabbatical role. His sabbatical role is actually his role now. He is doing an ambassador role with the team, as you guys know. As I told you guys. Yep. Nothing much to read here. He joined DTM in the 05. Okay, faded. Yeah, secured the first victory in 05. Also, he was, I think, on and off the podium in 06. Then 2 more victories in 07. Okay, he was active at the top end of motorsports until 07. Okay, as you guys know, he's 50 this year. Wow, he's a year older than Schumacher, a year younger than Schumacher, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Yep. He is also an ambassador with Johnny Walker. Also, is a beer brand, I think so. Liquor, sorry. The word beer should not be used in the video. Yep, his early career. Nothing much to read about until he moves to Lotus. He was teammates with Johnny Herbert. Johnny Herbert now is actually a pundit for Sky Sports, I think so. He was okay. He set a faster lap than his Lotus teammate in 91, Alexandro Nannini. Okay, he find nothing much to see. He decided to sign with Lotus team and for 1991. Nothing much. Yep. He partnered Herbert in Lotus in 92. Then nothing much. And in 93 he drove with McLaren until 01. Haikkinen also entered 2 Porsche Super Cup races in that year. He held as a spot race for Monaco Grand Prix when he started at pole position and took victory in both races. He was promoted into a Formula 1 race seat after the Italian Grand Prix. He outqualified regular driver Ayrton Senna in the Portuguese Grand Prix in '93. Wow, actually it was a big talking point when he outqualified someone like Senna back then, because Senna was at a very top level in F1. He was the driver to beat back in the late 80s and early 90s. Yeah. Yes. Nothing. He got a podium in the British Grand Prix the following year. He was banned for one race because the last lap collision with Barrichello in the British Grand Prix. Last lap collision, yeah. The ban enforced after the German Grand Prix when he collided with Williams driver David Coulthard, with the fin sliding into another group of cars. He was replaced by Felipe Elliott. That sounds Brazilian to me. For the next race in Hungary. Okay, nothing much to say. I'm just scrolling through. I can't read this whole thing. The video will be dragged longer. Okay. Blah 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 blah. 97 ni he suffered a retirement in Monaco. Okay. After a collision with former Ferrari and Benetton driver Jean Alesi. Jean Alesi is French, so yeah. Then he had 3 subsequent retirements after he retired. After he finished the Spanish Grand Prix. Yeah. He finished the Spanish Grand Prix in '97 in 9th place, but he had 3 consecutive retirements after that. So a collision with Ferrari driver Avine in Canada, engine failure in France and Britain. Okay. 1998. He partnered Coulthard in 1998. I think there was a controversial moment in the Belgium Grand Prix of that year. Going into Puyon, it was raining, so there was a crash between him and Schumacher collided into the back of him because he can see David Coulthard's car in the rain, in the spray. So yeah, and yeah, I watched the video on YouTube. So yeah, nothing much. Okay, he took 3 consecutive podiums that season in France, in Britain, and a few consecutive victories in a couple of consecutive victories in the next couple of races, couple of rounds. So was awarded Autosport International Racing Driver of the Year Driver Award for 98. He was named Finnish Sports Personality of the Year by journalists. In Finland, the Finnish Post Office issued stamps to commemorate Haikkinen's world title in January 1999, and he defended his title in the following race. DC remained as his teammate until 2001. So he had a throttle issue in the first race of the 1998 season that was held in, I'm not mistaken, it was held in Melbourne, Albert Park. In the Monaco Grand Prix, he finished third place on the podium. In the Australian Grand Prix, started from pole but was hit by his teammate from behind and rejoined at the back of the field. Haikkinen eventually finished on the podium in third place. In the German Grand Prix, he announced that would remain with the walking team until the end of 2000. Nothing. He finished third place in the first edition of the Malaysian Grand Prix in 1999. Yes, I think Schumacher won that race. Irvine won that race in 1999. The first Malaysian Grand Prix race. Okay. He won the championship with 69 points in 1999, ahead of his rival Eddie Irvine. Eddie Irvine finished second in the drivers' championship because of Schumacher's absentee up until the Malaysian Grand Prix in October of that year. He did not appear until the Malaysian Grand Prix. So yeah. In 2000, nothing. He got his first victory in 2000 in Spain. He finished in second in the European Grand Prix. He finished fourth in Canada. He finished sixth in Monaco. He got a second place in Germany. He won in Austria. Although the McLaren team was stripped of the constructors' points due to missing seal on the electronic control in Haikkinen's car. Ouch. Okay. He took another podium finish in Germany, as I told you guys. He had a victory in Hungary. He led the Drivers' Championship from Schumacher at one stage in 2000. Haikkinen finished second in he raced to his second consecutive victory in Belgium, including a simultaneous pass on Schumacher and Ricardo Zonta on the Camel Straight. That was an amazing overtake. Ricardo Zonta was the back marker. So yeah, Haikkinen got a 2-car slipstream. Schumacher and the back marker himself, Ricardo Zonta. Yeah. He rounded off the year with a second place finish in Japan. Schumacher won the championship and held 4th position in the closing race held in Malaysia. Okay. Nothing to say. He retired in Brazil. He was off pace in Malaysia. He was in Australia due to viscous suspension failure. He retired. He had a huge crash into the tire barriers. He suffered further consecutive retirement in Australia and Monaco. His car steering wheel and after 15 laps of the race. Yeah. So he took his first podium of that season by finishing third. I think that was in Canada in 01. The European Grand Prix, he was unable to start the French. He was unable to start the French Grand Prix. The car had a gearbox problem. He got a victory in the British Grand Prix. He was forced to retire in the German Grand Prix. I think that was held in Hockenheim, if I'm not mistaken. That's where Barrichello won his first race in 01. So yeah. He got a 5th position in Hungary and 4th in Belgium. He, as you guys know, he announced a sabbatical role as team advisor and ambassador for the McLaren team for the auto season. Was replaced by the upcoming world champion back in the early in 2002, Kimi Räikkönen. Yeah. And Räikkönen is also from Finland, as you guys know. Nothing at all. So okay, his racing record. So he started with Formula Ford. He won in the first season. Then second season he was second. In 88 in the Vauxhall Lotus Challenge, he was second. In the same year, he also participated in the Opel Lotus Euro Series. He was first. Then British F3, he was 7th. Formula 3 Super Cup in 89, he was first. British Formula 3 in 1990, he was first. Formula 1 in 1991, nothing. 92, he finished 16th in the Drivers' Championship. in 93 he finished 8th with McLaren. In 94 he was in the top 4. In the Drivers' Championship in 95 he 7th. In 96 he was 5th. In 97 he was 6th. 98, 91, the year that he won the title. In 2000 he was 2nd, 5th, 2nd in 2000 in the Drivers' Championship, and 5th in the Drivers' Championship in 2001. So in the last few years, from 1996 to 2001, he consistently finished in the top 5 without fail. Okay. Formula 1 race results. He had a DSQ in Belgium in 97. Nothing much to say, to read, and yeah, nothing much. Yeah. So back then, if you can, your point system is not as big as nowadays. So you don't hear drivers getting more than 100 points unless they consistently win races. Yeah, he got 100 points in the 1998 championship. Did he have any retirements that year? San Marino and Australia. GBR is Great Britain, Germany and Italy. In his first championship winning season, he did not fail to finish out of the top 6 at all. Yes. Oh, sorry. In 1998, actually, he did not retire in Australia. He won in Australia. I was looking at the Australian Grand Prix in 1999, actually. So yeah, a bit of correction over there. Sorry for the mistake. Yeah, he retired in San Marino. He retired in Canada. He retired in Belgium. Yeah, he had three retirements, and up until 1998 there was an Argentinian Grand Prix. After that, it was switched with Brazil. Yeah, yep. Nothing. Okay. Nothing much. The races back in the 90s and up until 04, 05, they were not more than 18 to 17 races. So yeah, they were around how many races? Australia, Brazil, San Marino, okay, Malaysia, Great Britain, Spain, Europe, Monaco, Canada, France, Australia, Germany, Hungary, Belgium, Italy, the United States Grand Prix and the Japanese Grand Prix. San Marino. I see San Marino, right? Yeah, I did see San Marino. So yeah, they were one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There were 16 races in 1999. 16 races. Wait, they were yeah. In 1999, they did not have the French Grand Prix, right? Yeah, they did not have. They did have. Why there's an extra Grand Prix in the 2000 race in the 2000 in 2001? Australia, Brazil, San Marino, Great Britain, Spain, Europe, Monaco, Canada, France, Australia, Germany, Hungary, Belgium, Italy, USA, Japan, and Malaysia. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 plus 1, 17 races in 2000. Brazil, no. Monaco wasn't. Oh yes, there was no American Grand Prix. Okay, that's why it was only 16 races. There was no United States Grand Prix. Yeah, 2001 there was. That's why in both of the championship winning seasons in 1998 and 99, they only had 17 races on the calendar. Yeah, 17 races. Yeah, 17 races. So yeah, that's all for tonight, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Zaimis channel, and please press the notification bell button down below to get more notifications and videos from my channel, and please like the video. Sorry if it's too long and it's a bit draggy. Yeah, because I had to Google. Yeah, I actually did the research before, but because I don't want the what they call it, the records to not be correct, so I had to review it back, because if not, it will not be what it should be. So yeah, I actually did the research first, but because for safety reasons I had to Google it back. Okay, I had to Google it back to make sure I'm on the safe side. So yeah, that's why the video takes a bit longer. And next stop is David Coulthard's review. Or should I do Michael Schumacher's review? Ralph Schumacher's career review. Maybe Ralph Schumacher. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. And good night. See you on my next video.